So I'm live, receiving no data, but people might have not have jumped over here yet. So let's copy that. And oh, I got one person. Oh, and we got chat. All right, sick. We're back. I'm just gonna go tweet out this new link. So why can't I navigate? Why can't I Twitter? Yay! People are coming back. People found it. Congratulations, shots from the Bree claiming that Captain Marvel can wield Mjolnir. That's stupid. Those are my thoughts. My thoughts are that's just stupid. But you know what? It's not, because women can do anything. They don't need to earn it. It doesn't have to make sense. We are all superheroes. That's the message we should teach our children, because then they'll learn things about hard work. No, they won't. I can't even English. Guys, I slept on an airplane last night. Delete that tweet because that tells me the wrong thing. Come hang out with me. All right. I'm tweeting that new link. Guys, tweet this link since obviously you're having technical difficulties. Is that going to go? So please tweet so that your Wi-Fi connection is stupid. My Wi-Fi connection is stupid. This may be my fault. This is not the regular setup. Caitlin, Keeper of the Jeremys. In fact, I'm in a hotel room in Charlotte. Hi, Nick Cadogan. Hi, Nathaniel Cadogan. All my Cadugans. Yay for everyone who's here. Consistently inconsistent. Hello. Corey Resch. Hello. Thanks for watching on the road. If you're the one driving, stop chatting at me. Hi, First Watch. Jesse the Iron Wolf. Jeff the Iron Wolf says Jesse lives. I do live. Hi, Thumbtack. Hi, everyone. All right. So here's the big question. All right. Who are my special guests tonight? I've got two, and you know them from Zippity possibly a third guest, but we'll see if she wants to join. That's a new person. Thank you, Jeff. Chat works. I got Lager, and two special guests. So here's the fun part. If you guess the guests correctly, they come onto the live stream. If you don't, they sit sadly staring into space, wishing that they had more friends. Yeah, I made those. They're for my butternut squash. They have butter on them and like a tiny bit. There's salt and like a tiny bit of curry powder. So they're tasty. Let me know if you like them. Anyway, Jeremy is not here. No, guess is wrong. Yeah, PA Lager. All right. I will. We can 20 questions this bullshit. You have to have been a viewer for a minute to recognize them because they haven't been around. I don't think either of them have been around since the 10-day live streaming challenge. And yes, Dr. Darrow asked who is drinking. So ask if they are. Ask or what you want. Not Ivan, not Anna. It is not Kathleen Kennedy. Yeah, who is drinking? That was my inner monologue. By the way, the ask if they are, that was my inner monologue saying, ask the people who else is drinking. I had 3 hours of sleep on an airplane. I'm not doing brain thoughts. Yes, they were both in St. Louis. Yeah, Caitlin Keeper of the Jeremys got Dr. Stephen Prostitute. Dr. Stephen Prostitute, come on down and join the live stream. Say hello to your friends and admirers. For those who don't know this man, this is Dr. Stephen Prostitute. He is a licensed therapist he's a licensed sex therapist. But he doesn't counsel you on your sex life. He therapizes you by having sex with you.
Indeed.
Sometimes both of you at the same time. And then you're better. And then he pretty much, his advice is always, if you ask for advice, his advice is pretty much always going to be,
have you tried sex?
That one. So, Dr. Stephen Prostitute, is it the girl with the booze in the crotch? Oh, no, it's not Madam Kelly. No, Kelly spilled booze in her crotch by accident on the last live stream. And that was it. It was a little drop, and that was the rest of the live stream was just Kelly having booze in her crotch. No, you haven't seen this individual in a minute. this person, I believe, was the first person to get a nickname on the live stream. So see if you remember. Hi, Carla R. Hi, Mark Welch. Hi, Laura. It's a short story. What's up? What's the call you've been waiting? Are we okay? I'll talk a little quietly. My roommate just got an important phone call. It's not booze in the crotch. It's not booze crotch.
Booze crotch. No booze crotch.
My roommate really likes the idea of booze crotch.
Well, so do I. Sure spices up the sex life, you know.
Is that a Balmain coat? I don't know what that is, but it's this.
It's got buttons.
Want to trash talk The Last Jedi? Always.
Always.
You know me so well. Always. But you guys, you have to guess the next special guest so that he, she, or it can join us. I did say hi to you. I'm glad you're excited, Mark Welch. I'm excited that you're excited.
We're all excited.
Especially Dr. Stephen Prostitute.
He's
always excited. Exactly. You know it's a she. How do you know that? My roommate's a she. You don't know who the gender of the other live streamer, because it's been very quiet. So, is the other guest Ryan? No. It is not Ryan Johnson.
No.
You know this person. You love this person. Anybody? Anybody? No? Hocticus's History Corner. Hello, Hocticus. It's been a minute. No, that's false. The first person we nicknamed in St. Louis was not a woman. The first person we nicknamed in St. Louis was actually my roommate for that. So I guess you know the gender now. It's a dude. So yes, not a woman. We're 20 questionsing it.
It's not gay Trent Reznor.
It is not gay Trent Reznor. That's Ivan.
Oh, I have fond memories of Ivan.
Caitlin Keeper of the Jeremys, 2 for 2. Rob! King Rob! Welcome to the live stream. Guys, it's King Rob. He's the king in the north. King Rob. He's sick, so he's sad. But he's also here, so that's what matters. Anyway, 2:55 a.m. here in the UK. Trying to stay awake. Thank you for your viewership, Delboy Kenobi. We appreciate it.
It's okay, Jeff.
King Rob. Yeah, King Rob. I mean, come on, how did you miss that one? So King Rob, Dr. Stephen Prostitute. Yes, he said bad things. All hail the royal beard! Hail the royal beard. Looks like a Bizarro World fencing jacket.
Oh, it's still caught up on your.
It's not a fencing jacket. It's a place that I got from a store that's full of things.
Like
and my roommate, who may or may not join us at some point today or ever, is April. So if you guys want to say hi to April, you should say hi to April. She can't hear you, but I'll read your hellos to her because we care about April. So we do. All right. So, Dr. Stephen Prostitute, what did you do for the new year to hail in the new year?
Well, stuck my thing in a lot of holes. And a lot of holes got stuck into me.
Did you men's a tournament?
I'm more thinking of Prince Albert.
I was more thinking about that thing I did with Ivan.
Hey. Nick Cadugan says hi, April.
Hello.
April said hello in her delightful musical voice. My New Year's was great. I drank a bunch of champagne. That's pretty much it. Bye, Jeff the Iron Wolf. Yeah, that was how do the holes get stuck into you?
Those piercings.
Yeah, Dr. Steve prostituted his way through the new year, as they did.
When a mommy and a daddy, when a daddy and a daddy love each other very much, they do nasty, dirty things with their dicks.
In an English voice.
In a very English voice.
Those nutty English boys.
That was like an old, like almost like an old gangster voice. What did Rob do for his new year?
Stayed up till like 4 a.m. and then woke up and watched a Nicolas Cage marathon.
Hey,
Nice.
a lot better than mine.
A lot of bad movies,
So
except The Rock. The Rock was great.
Oh goodness.
Oh,
What did you guys do for New Year's? Whoever has the best story, I'll read it. Or maybe I'll read more than one because I can do that if I feel it. Yeah. So words and I had Nerf gun battles, very intense. Dude, I'm jealous. That's great.
wait.
This is History Corner for the first super chat. My advice for 2019: go read Star Wars Legacy and watch Luke's great-great-grandson-ish smoke death sticks and wield a double-barrel blaster as he hangs out with a sexy Zeltron and a cool black dude who throws explosive bugs. Yeah, that sounds like a good use for
Are
your
the
New
bugs
Year.
themselves explosive, or does he attach explosives to the bugs when he throws them?
That's a great question. Thank you for the super chat, Hocticus. I appreciate that. Super chat.
See, I thought Cade was his great-grandson, not great-great-grandson.
I haven't read that one.
It's a comic book.
Okay.
4.5 is not enough hours for Skyrim, from what I understand.
That's sad. Well, apparently it got fucked because his mic got unplugged. So
We also didn't watch every Nicolas Cage movie. We
that's
just
probably good.
pick and chose.
Yeah.
Of course, we start with Face Off.
Of course.
Of course.
Good.
I did.
Nothing like the
The
crazy guy.
face.
I
I've been told
did.
it's important you go up with it.
Yes. That's right. You're right.
I stayed in bed until forever to the hangover go bye bye, and then I got up and my boyfriend cooked me dinner. And can episode 9 possibly be good? No, it can be better than The Last Jedi, but it can't be good. Pff, let's not kid ourselves.
Yeah.
Let's not be crazy, people. So
Fair enough.
use unvolved thud bugs, so they are engineered to blow up. There you go. So as you guys may or may not have noticed, sometimes when Jesse's been on 3 hours of sleep on an airplane. Hi, Matthew McDade. What's up? It's good to see you, man. Jesse's mind just traverses into the unknown, and by the unknown I mean not words, which we all know I struggle with anyway. But if I seem extra retarded tonight, it's because I am. So hi, Cinna Dave. What's good, man? 9 will not. 9 could look. It'd be very hard for 9 to be worse than The Last Jedi. But it will. Everything is good, Matthew. I'm very tired, but Thudbug sounds like someone's bad at dancing. That is what that sounds like. Does a male bird look at a female bird and think, man, I sure would like to ruffle her feathers? I don't know. I don't know what birds think.
Have you tried dressing up like a bird?
You could find out.
Get
The
mind
last
space.
How The Last Jedi Changed My Life was my favorite video. Very touching. I felt your pain the whole time. Oh, thank you, Ajay. Ajay. It's an I. Adj. We're just gonna make mouth sounds.
For some reason,
Great, Cinna Dave. Glad you're good.
Cinnamon Dave in the probably for movies. Didn't even think I was gonna make cinnamon rolls for New Year's morning,
Ooh, I like cinnamon.
and then make them
roll.
in the French toast. But then I got lazy.
Calm down, Flaming TP. My mother gave it to me. I haven't read it yet, but I do appreciate Amy Schumer, and I can tell you why tomorrow when my brain is working. Tonight I can tell you I appreciate Ajay. Yay! I did it. Ajay. Work was I refereed bouts. People yelled at me. I told them they were stupid. I had a lot of fun being sarcastically douchey to a coach that has only ever been a jack off to me. So that was funny. Oh God, Del Boy Kenobi, that would be so good if it was all a dream. Sweden, hi Sweden. Ghoul in the Graveyard. Ooh, I like that name. Checuary, the 13th month of the year, begins New Year's Day and ends when a person stops absentmindedly writing the old year on its checks. That's funny.
Yes.
I didn't do that on my checks, but I did that with my voice. Happy New Year to you too, Woofy Cub. What a cute name. Hi, KW. Yes, don't forget to respect women. Women are important and deserve respect, especially when they don't earn it. They especially deserve respect when they act like flaming pieces of shit assholes and tell you that because feminism, they're allowed to. People all just need to be better. That's all. Right, guys?
Yes.
Do you respect women?
I respect all the women's.
All the women's. Do you respect the lemons?
Sure.
Rob says, yeah.
Yeah.
With his voice.
You all want to
How easy? What's up, how easy? You respect lemons?
Spirits?
What did you say?
I said, how do you respect them, and which positions do you respect them in?
Yeah, in case you didn't hear, April asked how you respect them and in which positions do you respect them in. Hey, Soy-Based Jeremy. MCOC Josh, welcome to the channel. I'm on 3 hours of sleep that I had on an airplane, so don't mind me if I'm not as clever and energetic as I usually am.
However,
but this is King Rob, and that's Dr. Stephen Prostitute.
And you have picked a fantastic night to be a new subscriber.
Because that's Dr. Stephen Prostitute, and that's King Rob. Hawkticus' History Corner, thank you for the additional super chat. Who else agrees we need more aliens in our Star Wars movies? Yes! I want a Twi'lek main character. Fun fact! And I'm going to discuss this in one of my... first of all, Twi'lek or Twi'lek? 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 Twi'lek?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was on Twi'lek. But anyway, whatever. Twi'lek. So I had this thought, right? Because I miss allegory in Star Wars, and I loved how we had allegory through aliens. I'm gonna do a whole video on this. I'm not gonna give away all of it. One of my thoughts was like, how much more poignant of a plot line would it have been? Because Twi'leks are they have been sex symbols since Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
What?
Doughboy.
Oh,
Say goodnight.
what? Who said what? Where? What did I miss?
Good night.
Oh, good.
Doughboy.
Good night.
Anyway.
Oh, good night, Doughboy Kenobi. I wish I was propping up Partridge with you guys. Well, thank you for stepping in. Good night, King Hooker and Emo.
Am I Emo? And are you Hooker? Or are you
King Rob? Dr. Stephen Prostitute.
Hooker. Gotcha.
Dr.
And you're-
Stephen Hooker Prostitute.
You're talking about Twi'leks.
Yeah.
Twi'lek.
Yes.
Twi'leks?
Twi'lek.
Twi'leks?
Twi'leks.
5 seconds ago, they were Twi'leks.
Twi'leks.
No.
You know what would make it good? You know, they're doing the
gonna say
whole
something,
Star
but I'm
Wars
blanking on it.
stories,
That's not great.
like as side things. They should have a Mission Vow and Zalbar.
Can I Tommy juice?
That's Old
They
Republic.
should.
It's I don't know if you guys know it, but Mission Vow is a blue skin Twi'lek. God damn it! Now I'm confused.
Toilet?
Toilet.
Blue skin
And-
toilet.
And
My favorite kind.
Zalbar is
Mhm.
well. Twi'leks come in
Blue and
3
green
and red.
red.
They're very rare.
Ooh, okay. I
Um,
didn't know that.
and Zalbar or Big Z is her smuggling Wookiee
Mhm.
co-pilot. So it's kind of like Han Solo and Chewbacca, only in the Old Republic, and instead of Han Solo, it's a badass.
Bam! I dig it. Is that Mr. Noodle on her left side? Which left? I don't know what looks left. To
Oh,
you
that's me.
guys. Dr. Stephen Prostitute. That's Dr. Stephen
No, Mr.
Prostitute.
Noodle, that's not how you do it.
So, I'm Matthew McTade. Cheers.
I'm not empty.
Get more beer,
I
Dr.
will.
Stephen.
There's a solution for that.
Do you want to
Don't be a doctor for that.
Excuse that,
I'm
I
trying to
burped.
get off the bed without knocking out your power source.
Yeah, you can always plug it back in. It's not like it'll die instantly if you pull it out. So
It's just gonna explode.
here was a thought I had. Instead of trying to
My fingernails now again over the chair.
make diversity in a fantasy film about casting people of different colors,
1, 2, 5, go.
and therefore not actually have any messaging in it other than look at us go, we cast people of different colors, be proud of us and watch our movie, because as long as we did that, obviously our messaging is on point. That's not true. Because if we want, we can talk about how Finn is actually a super racist character.
Oh God, so much.
And we will talk about that in this video, in another video that I'm going to do. So I have so many Star Wars videos left to do. Search Adlerson on YouTube.
He's giving you money to plug his own channel.
Okay. Maybe eventually I will do that. But thank you for the super chat.
For euros.
For euros. That's worth more than dollars. So here's the deal. Okay. So the thing is, what about this, right? Because they tried to make this whole thing, which really backfired on them with the Rose Tico character of, look, we have an Asian who we're going to send off in Diversity Corner. So there goes our Asian character. And look, we're going to take Kelly Marie Tran, who in real life is gorgeous and fit and all these things, and make her look frumpy and overweight and give her the stupidest hairstyle ever.
Yeah.
And you should all be proud of us for our body positivity imaging and our making classically over glamorized Asian actors into real looking people.
Oh, and then on top of that, let's hook her up with the only other non-white human character in the entire story.
We should definitely do
I
that.
said human before I said Chewy.
There you go. Absolutely. So, because real progressive here.
Oh, and then sorry.
Carry on.
Let's have our main
I don't know if that's
female
comfort.
hero who
Johnny Davies. does a
don't
lot
get
of
me
stuff.
started on her entire hero's journey of bullshit, but let's hook her up with the biggest misogynistic prick in the entire freaking 2 movies.
And then let's watch all of the soy boys and girls be like, yes, Raylo, yes, I ship abuse.
No, I was talking about that. End of Last Jedi, when she meets Poe Dameron for the first time, and she's like, "Hey, I'm Poe," and he's like, "I know."
I didn't even remember that part.
Yeah, they're
Toxic
making
is
eyes
the
at
corner.
each other.
I like Rose conceptually, the execution sucked.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Oh,
Yeah, Poe Dameron, who, by the way, was not Mr. Toxic Masculinity in The Force Awakens,
Yeah.
but had to become Mr. Toxic Masculinity in The Last Jedi because we're not allowed to have white male characters who are just good people. Because obviously there are no good white men in the world, right, April? There are no good white men in the world, right?
No,
No, there you go.
That's
I
right.
disagree with you.
I've got 2 of them right here, so you all can fuck right off. I got 2 wonderful white men on either side of me. And as far as I can tell, neither is soy-based, so
No, I'm good.
Soy?
Soy based.
it's a thing. So like your beta bitch? Like a guy who's like not manly.
Okay.
That's a soy boy. A guy who runs around being like, male feminism and I respect women and eat kale. That's a soy boy.
Okay.
It's like the kind
What
of guy
if
you
you
would
just eat
never
kale but
fuck.
don't respect women?
What?
What if you just eat kale but don't respect women?
Then you're an asshole. Someone wants to know, are you asking about April or are you asking about me? The Reality of Fear says, does she have a boyfriend asking for a friend? I have a boyfriend. I don't know about April. Matthew McDade, thank you for the super chat. Do you think DC movies are going to be the new Avengers movies?
No.
Could be because of Disney.
No.
No, I don't think that DC has the filmmaking acumen to be Marvel. However, I do think that DC is moving into its heyday and maybe actually finding its stride. Now that I think it's not trying to compete in terms of, it realized its mistake in trying to compete timeline-wise by catching up with Marvel and trying to be Marvel. I think it's finding its own voice, so you're going to see a lot of improvement. I think it's going to go into its peak in terms of its films, whereas I think that Marvel is going to either hit its twilight or suffer a serious slump after Endgame. So that's my opinion.
You don't think there's a third option of continue to make good movies?
I don't necessarily think they're going to start making bad movies. I think that they're going to
Beat the dead horse?
they're going to struggle. Well,
Yeah.
the concern is that they're going to try to repeat. The concern is that they're going to try to just redo phase 1 onwards with new characters. In which case I think that they will get stale. The other concern is that they're going to try too hard to be too different and also fail. The third concern is that we're going to usher in the age of social politics, which it's not clear if that's happening at all with Captain Marvel, but it is definitely a concern. I know people have a lot of concerns over Brie Larson's comments about, if you're a white man, I don't care about your opinion. But let's be clear, Brie Larson at this point has no control or influence over what happens in a Marvel film. She's just an actor. So her opinion, ironically, means nothing. Aquaman is riding Jason Momoa. I wish I was riding Jason Momoa.
Don't we
let's
all?
be honest. Yes, we all do.
See, I would say actually Marvel's failed in a lot of things that people don't realize.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that.
People still say a lot of Marvel films are just, they're superhero films.
Yeah.
Marvel has tried to make almost, not all of them, but most films a specific genre.
Yeah,
But people are not realizing this.
Yeah.
Even though they do a good job sometimes. Like,
they definitely do.
like Thor Ragnarok, buddy cop.
Exactly. I was about to say, it's a buddy
It's a
comedy.
perfect
Yeah.
good example,
Yeah.
or a space western for Galaxy.
Yeah, and then
those are perfect ones.
well, and then Winter Soldier was a spy.
Oh,
thriller.
yeah, Winter Soldier.
It was an
Complete
excellent,
espionage,
wonderful
thriller.
spy thriller.
But people just group them as
If
it's
I remember
superhero.
correctly,
Nick
they
Canogan has
failed in
definitely
that.
seen Aquaman.
Nick Gurbergen. I
Canogan.
think Jesse Canogan.
Canogan.
Jesse, I believe, remember hearing you say that you've seen Aquaman.
Oh yeah, I've
It
reviewed
was
Aquaman on my
quite
channel. I actually put 3 Aquaman dissections on my channel. I wish I was writing Brie Larson. She is pretty. She is very.
How do you know it's the final season of Punisher? They haven't canceled it yet.
Mhm.
Because it
I assume
seems like
well,
they're going to.
No, everyone's assuming they're canceling it.
So my understanding is that the reason they're canceling all these is just because they're moving it
Disney
over.
wants-
They're moving it over to the
Yeah.
Disney streaming service, and it's unclear as to whether
Yeah.
the shows and the actors will return.
Yeah,
Um,
the biggest issue is
Well,
you know what? I'm not
or-
going to say it because you just said it.
There you go.
Or they're not expecting that stuff to fly on the Disney Channel thing. So Netflix is keeping the things to try to do more of a Defenders,
the F word and
And more.
a man to death with his
Yeah.
stickies.
but more like
With his
Defenders
dick?
space where it's groups of people
No,
working
that's what I
together
meant.
or
That's what
Uh,
happens with the therapy.
Heroes for
doesn't work.
Hire. Luke
Thank you,
Cage and
KW. I was about to make that
Power
correction.
Man.
Yes.
Heroes.
Yeah,
They're thinking
I
they're
did.
going to try to go more that way instead of
Fine
trying
by
to
me.
get one person
Well,
series.
the problem-
Shannon Edge says, "Marry me. We are in the same state now." That's definitely how that works. If I'm in the same state as you, and you claim my hand in marriage, and you can track me down and beat me senseless and drag me to a church, I marry you. That's
That's
how this
exactly
That's
what.
not hard.
That's exactly what happened. With
beating
Biden.
me senseless. You have
No,
no-
that's not easy. At
Not
all.
easy. Just not paying attention.
Playing a game, but listening to you.
Oh, thanks, Matthew McDade. Appreciate it.
Yeah, see, Jessica Jones won't
mm.
make it.
Nah.
I mean,
So-
most of them won't make it.
To the
obviously.
point that I was making before about Rose and the
Oh,
Twilight, because
yeah.
I do want to finish this thing. Is that what if instead of having Rose be Rose, Rose and Paige were Twi'leks, and Paige was of course the successful, amazing, sexy Twi'lek, and Rose was like the outlying, like vaguely chubby Twi'lek, and still could have been Kelly Marie Tran, all dressed up in prosthetics, but was like kind of a not as attractive Twi'lek, and like got made fun of a lot for being an ugly Twi'lek, and so that would have been then allegory for body image stuff.
Maybe she has a
And-
severed Liku.
There you go. There you
There
go.
you go.
And then somebody,
Yeah, learn what Liko is.
possibly Finn,
The head
Um,
does. Okay.
somebody possibly Finn or somebody else could then find her attractive later, and then it'll be a beautiful message about how it doesn't matter what you look like.
Worked
It
in Ready
matters
Player
what's on
One
the
with
inside.
the
No, don't.
Weinstein scar that got lighter
With
and
the-
lighter and lighter
With the
as the movie went on.
ridiculously, actually somewhat attractive facial scarring.
They did
It
that.
got lighter and lighter as the
Yeah.
movie went on to the point it almost wasn't there by the end.
They did that
It
in
was kinda
Cobra
sad.
Kai too.
I haven't watched Cobra.
Oh,
I don't remember.
Well, one of
I haven't seen Level Being.
trying to make it as spoiler-ish.
It's a good show. Go watch it.
Yeah,
Thank you,
do it.
Matthew McDade. You're now stuck in the Twilight
One
Zone.
of Johnny Lawrence, the bully
Yeah.
from the first one, he comes back and he gets back into teaching karate, and one of his first students is an insecure kid with a hairline.
Oh, that yeah. Sorry, the
And
thing.
as
I forgot about that.
the series progresses and the kid develops more self-esteem, he gets a haircut, he wears a mohawk, and by the end of the first season, that hair lip is barely noticeable, and it's because they filled it in. Well, I mean, the actual kid doesn't have a hair lip, so
No.
they made it less distinct as every episode,
as he gains confidence
Exactly.
in his bullyism.
so it makes his disabilities. Yeah.
Damn. Jesse, do a parrot voice. Soy-based Jeremy wants me to do a parrot voice. I don't know why I'm just saying things. I'm just doing things people ask at this point because who knows what's real anymore. Mark Walsh wants to know our thoughts on Dumbo.
The live action one?
Yeah,
He's an
Why?
elephant.
it was a
thoughts.
great thought.
He's an elephant.
I'm with the why.
Why?
I don't understand why we want to keep making live action movies of
Because
things that are
Disney
of,
has
like
run
of
out of
animals.
stuff.
Of animals, like live action The Lion King. It's not really live action though, is it? Because it's literally all
That's a big
CGI
argument.
characters.
Don't
That's
get
a
me
big
wrong.
argument.
Don't get me
Uh,
wrong. I'm gonna watch the live action Lion King,
I
and I'm
might.
still gonna cry when Mufasa dies.
Oh, I mean, especially because it's gonna be James Earl Jones again.
Oh,
So, Daddy, get up! Come on, we gotta go, Dad. Dad. Anyway,
Yes.
so the one thing for Dumbo that might entice me to see it is I really would like to see what Tim Burton does with the pink elephant scene.
I was gonna say that
Um,
crazy drug scene.
yeah, that should be
Yeah,
interesting.
and like how he handles racism crows.
Hmm.
Are you gonna have? Sorry, that's the Jungle Book. No,
that-
there are
that's
racism.
Pinocchio.
No, there are racism crows, and there's
Pinocchio.
there's
Yeah, Pinocchio.
thing.
no racism crows are Dumbo are the ones at the end.
Oh,
They're like,
that's right.
I seen a house
Oh,
fly.
no, it's-
I ain't never seen a elephant fly. Yeah, those were the Dumbo had the racism crows.
That's
um,
right. Yeah.
No, Jungle Book just had the Beatles vultures. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Of course, they're doing a live action of Pinocchio too.
Why?
Yeah.
Ugh.
They're doing a Pinocchio. They're taking our entire Disney childhood and they're remaking it live action, which means and CGI. I'm quoting the CGI too because it's probably gonna be terrible.
Is Jeremy Irons going to be Scar in The Lion King?
No,
And I don't need to
unfortunately.
see
Didn't they
That
even
makes
cut
me
Be
sad.
Prepared? You didn't hear that? They cut Be Prepared.
What's the point? What's the point?
Oh, fuck my
What's the
life.
point of living? Probably gonna reboot Shrek as a live action soon enough.
Netflix
That wouldn't surprise
actually,
me.
Netflix redid was it Redwall recently?
Really?
Yeah, the miniseries Redwall.
Well, they also did.
Well,
they did
based on
Watership
based on the
Down.
books.
Netflix did Watership
I-
Down too.
I am
I mean,
actually
it's
interested in
Watership
that.
Down.
Oh yeah, no,
Watership
yes.
I'm thinking Watership
So,
Down,
but
not
there's
Redwall.
well, there,
Yeah.
there was an animated Watership Down one.
Yes.
I'm kind of okay with a live action Watership Down just because it was never like a big.
That's still Animal Farm.
Yeah. You ain't never seen a donkey fly. Thank you, Alex Lees. That's my racism voice.
There we go.
Including my racism voice, so that's good. If they won't do Thundercats, I want it politics. Yeah, but they can't say Thundercats ho because that's obviously politically incorrect.
Absolutely not.
So-
They have to say Thundercats. Hey.
Thundercats or Thundercats, we
Well.
respect your career choices. Thundercats, working women. Thundercats, ladies of the night. So yeah. Or I do actually like Thundercats. Hey,
Hi.
that would be politically correct, right?
Yeah, sure.
I got to do one of my favorite things today, which was see something gay and yell gay. The gay thing was the video of my friend and his boyfriend kissing on New Year's Eve. It's great because no one can get mad at you. You're like, do you deny that this is a Thundercat sex worker?
Hey.
Snarf. I feel like Snarf makes fun of men's
I don't know.
people.
Netflix's redoing of Voltron was pretty good.
I did
Last
like
season
that.
was rushed,
Oh, absolutely.
and everyone
Super
agrees
rushed.
on that, but that was not their fault. But
I haven't
they
watched
did a
Rachel
really good
Media.
job of.
I like
Brian Dorchak, I haven't watched it yet, but I do have a tab open for it, so I don't forget. And because I do want to shoot a reaction for you. Mark's Maine says it seems odd that a studio with Disney's history would fall into this mentality that live action could be a superior story medium to animation. That is weird. That is a very strange stance to be taking in this modern
I
era.
think it's because they can't really do animation as they used to do it.
I mean,
It's not as
yeah,
good.
they're like, you're just gonna do better things. Hopticus' History Corner. Thank you for the super chat. Was having a discussion about gender flipping movies and how it usually is pointless or crap. And I thought of gender flipping Beauty and the Beast. It should change the story in interesting ways. It does.
Oh, I
I
want to see
could see
Gaston
that.
like that.
Oh,
I think
I
they
want
did
to
them
be
really well.
I want to be that Gaston.
Yes, you would be that.
I would be that
I'm
Gaston.
still picturing
is
a very
me.
manly Gaston.
I
I don't know why.
I cracked. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
I cracked David Sage up today by going up and being like, "Oh, I was hoping I was in this person's pod so that I could sexually harass him the whole time." And he was like, "This is why I love you, Jesse, because of my problematic masculine behaviors." Hey, Dr. Steen prostitutes is on the edge of the bed. Can you grab me another burr? Fuck yeah. I guess you're also on the edge of the bed, but you're sick, so I have to make you do work things.
Yay.
So that's actually another one that's interesting that they are doing a gender swap on that I'm okay with. Because like I'm usually not okay with.
Which is the other one they're doing?
They're doing What Men Want,
Oh,
like a
I haven't
a
seen that.
remake of What Women Want
With Mel
with
Gibson.
Mel Gibson, which I feel like is okay because Mel Gibson is pretty much a disgraced loser. So we can just rewrite. But also, again, as you said with as you mentioned with the Beauty and the Beast one, that was you, Hawkins, right? As you mentioned with the Beauty and the Beast, flipping what women want to be what men want brings completely different elements to the story.
It would make the movie X-rated because she'd hear the man's thoughts and all he'd be thinking the whole time is, God, she's got a nice
Boobs,
back.
boobs, boobs,
Boobies,
boobs, boobs,
boobies,
boobs,
boobies,
boobs,
pussy,
boobs,
pussy,
pussy,
boobs.
pussy, boobs. Dr. Stephen Prostitute, he knows all. Doc Holliday has got mail. That's nice. Special ed, anyone? Like from, oh, yes, that's what we're talking about. Wait, when did this come up? I've got mail. I've got mail. I've got mail. Yay! Yay! I've got mail. Yay!
I have no idea what she's doing.
Crank Yankers?
Oh,
I got
that. Got it.
Thank
I'm over
you.
here laughing.
Yay! I want to go to Hawaii. Yay! Hey, play the song. The one that's like, da, 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 da. Yeah! I love special ed. That was one of my favorite episodes of Crank Yankers. It was a driver's ed teacher getting the prank call. I don't remember what the effing call was about, but she's in the car with the student driver who's like just hitting random shit because the teacher's not paying attention anymore. So she hits like a mailbox and a bush and a person and a cow and all this on and on and on. And then finally she hangs on the phone and she's like, oh crap, they stopped the car. And then immediately afterwards, special ed runs into the car and then walks away going, yay! He was the best. Watchmen is an 80s kids cartoon. No, I have not, Alex Leith. That sounds
I don't think that'd
confusing.
work at all.
That sounds confusing.
HBO's redoing Watchmen as a TV series. Is it supposed to take place after?
I don't know.
I don't
They've
know.
had the comic book stuff is dealing with that stuff right now.
Yeah.
DC.
Hobbit cartoon from the 60s. What do you mean, barf? That was my childhood. The Hobbit cartoon was amazing. I love the little I love the way they did the songs that were actually from the book, and I also love the one that they wrote for it. It was really nice.
I'd rather HBO took World War Z and made that into a miniseries.
Oh,
instead
I made
of
it into an
crappy-
actually. Oh my god,
They are
Even
making
though I
a
think they're
sequel.
making a sequel.
Yeah, they are making. World
they
War
did
Z too.
such garbage with that. That was such a great zombie book,
Yeah,
but they just turned it into hot steaming shit. Because if for those of you who haven't read it, World War Z is written at like a history book.
Mhm.
It's written like a here we're coming out of the zombie apocalypse, a recent history. But it's written like a history book. This is what happened at these points in time. This is what happened in these places in the world.
Hear the interviews for these different
of course
cards.
I've heard of Goosebumps.
Duh, we weren't born yesterday.
They own the entire series.
Mm.
It's in a box somewhere. but
Why are you guys filming in bed? Because we're all having sex with each other, obviously.
clearly.
Right now, off camera, what you can't see is us presently having sex with each other
Here's one hand. Guess where the other one is?
in his own butt. Because no one else wanted to put one there.
Yes.
Rebel8492, I love you too. I'm a graduate. Thanks, Ultra Gamer. That means that you're at least 18. So, yeah, no, we're in a bed because it's the one thing in this hotel room that will fit all three of us on it at the same time. So 19, good for you. That means you can't have one of these unless you live in a different country. Don't ask what's in the beer. That's right, Matthew McDade. That's right.
Watching the movie Oxygen.
Which one are you noping, Flaming TV? I don't know. Are you noping the Hobbit one again? Ew.
beer.
Or the beer. Yeah. Threesome censored edition. That's right.
Yes.
Oh, baby.
That's
Oh,
why
baby.
we only film from the white stuff.
You can't send links in my stream unless I make you a mod, but I could do that for
Nobody the World
I
War Z.
feel like it. Oh,
Yeah, I didn't
Noping
even touch
World
that
War Z.
movie.
Yeah, that was a
I
bad
also-
movie.
I like the book too much.
Tokyo Godfathers, best Christmas movie. Fair.
Actually,
Dude,
that's a good Christmas movie.
we were
Yeah,
talking
haven't seen it
about
in a while.
prostitutes, and then you said Tokyo reminded me. Some chick came in to the comedy club on Wednesday when I was running my thing, and she put her name down as Tokyo Cunt Punch.
Yes.
And the premise of her comedy is that she's a prostitute. I don't think she is, but it was a really interesting approach. So, yeah. She's one of those people that, all right, Alex, Leith, I'll make you a mod. Bam! You are now a moderator. You can now put people in timeout. Please don't abuse your power. I'll take it away from you. And you can also send that link to the 80s Watchmen because that sounds fascinating. We all
Yeah.
love this.
That show's maroon.
Yeah, it is.
Which is
maroon. It's
also
just
a sitcom.
bad lighting, but the rest
Wait,
of us
what?
are wearing black.
Yeah.
Wearing red and black. All right, guys, you have a link now to 80s Watchmen that I'm also gonna click so that I have it somewhere. Do must
And
not.
Rickroll. No.
Ha! That would be amazing. Oh man, I know I can't
Hold
play.
on a minute.
The intro. That's the intro. So case you want to know. Oh my god. Favorite 80s or 90s cartoon intro.
Oh, intro cartoon.
Doug.
Doug is
That's a
good.
good one.
Yeah, that is good. Ren and Stimpy.
My top 3, I think, are Ren and
Fox
Stimpy is a
is-
great one.
yeah.
Actually, honestly,
no one
I-
talks about the reboot remake.
I really think the best one of all time. Oh, Amazing Spider-Man. All right. I think one of the best ones of all time was
Samurai Jack.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Oh yes, yes.
Duck-
Attack
no,
of the
DuckTales.
Killer Tomatoes.
DuckTales is a good one.
DuckTales is a great one.
DuckTales.
Samurai Jack was a really good one.
Oh.
Street Sharks.
I
Yeah.
don't know that one. I mean, I know it. I can't think of the opening.
I can't think of it. I just remember it was really fucking cool because there were Street Sharks in it. And it was like good, like 80s rock music, like 90s rock. all
I
that
know
stuff.
Batman had a great opening. The
But
original
Batman the
Animated.
animated series. Ooh,
That was the
Oh,
with
original.
Danny
yeah.
Elfman. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sharknado. Yeah. Also, Double Dragon.
Mm.
Anyone else? Double Dragon? Double
I
Dragon?
don't remember that opening.
Do you remember the show though?
Yeah.
It's one of those shows that like for a while I was convinced I made up because no one remembered it. Until then Baratza and Beretta did a sketch. If you guys aren't familiar with Baratza and Beretta, by the way, some of my favorite sketch comics, period, on the internet. Look up Baratza and Beretta, you will not be disappointed. But they did a Double Dragon sketch and it made me so happy. And I was like, you remember.
Okay, yeah, I did watch
Johnny Quest.
Johnny Quest. That's good.
Thunder.
Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo. Do the monkey with me. That one was great. Mm.
Inspector
I think
Gadget.
Jack
That had a good
upstairs.
theme song.
Okay. You go sleepy time.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
should rest.
Good night, King Rob. Get some sleep. We won't be here too much longer because
Good
the
night,
rest of us
everyone.
need to do sleep things too eventually.
Yeah, I got a busy day
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Double Dragon. All right, everyone say goodbye to King Rob. That is correct. You must be vaguely trustworthy to be a mod, and Alex Lees loves me, so he gets to be a mod. Rocco's Modern Life.
Mm.
Great show. Rocco.
You know, you work for
Well, B-52 did the
You work for
theme
the
song
sex
for
line,
that.
right?
Who, what?
Rocco's My Life. You work
Worked for the second line. Yeah.
Yep.
It was a sex fucker.
He had a Modern Life. Oh, bye, King Rob. I'm a mod on 2 channels. Low. You are Soybase Jeremy. You are very important. But Power, you would say? He's Batman. He's not going to bed. Yes, he's actually going to fight crime right now.
Yes.
He is going to fight crime. I'm going to go to use the ladies' room. So, Dr. Steam Prostitute, you get the task that I bequeathed upon all of my live streamers when I go to the bathroom. You haven't
Entertain.
specifically. You have until I get back to lose all the viewers.
Haha.
We got 52. All right. Make them all go away by the time I get back. You can't.
Okay.
You're not allowed to take your pants off.
Not allowed to take my pants off. But that's how I do my best work.
That's against the law.
Well, hello. This is now my stream for the next 2-3 minutes. Blah. Yes, just a neat piece. Like the Emperor. Who's the Emperor? I'm Dr. Stephen Prostitute, Mr. Storm. Miss Storm. Storm? Did. I don't think she's doing that. BMX Guppy. Oh, don't get me started. Yeah, I could probably do that, Alex, but I'm not gonna because Jesse said no. Oh, this is a fencing trip for me as well. Yes. That's good. I've heard good things about that, Mr. McCade. Shadow. Favorite Star Wars ship? I'm a big fan of the Malcol cruisers. You know, people always think, Star Destroyers, Imperial class, or, backbone of the Imperial fleet, but a well put together Star Cruiser could take 3 or 4 of them out. Who the hell am I? I'm Dr. Stephen Prostitute. Who do you think I am? Yes, I am in fact Jesse without makeup. You've got me. The hate that flow through you. Am I English?
I speak English, not very well, but I'm from Jersey. Oh, nope, still Darth Bane. Sorry. Darth Bane and Darth Maul at his prime. Still going with Bane. Sorry.
You lost 3 whole people.
No,
That's
no.
not bad.
Most of them were gone while you were still walking to the bathroom.
Oh, damn it.
look-
Now they're all back.
Now they're all
God damn it. You're bad at this game, Steven.
I am very
And
bad.
more. And more. God, you're terrible.
Oh, damn.
I missed any super chats.
One. Matthew McCade's
Matthew McDade.
said that he's currently playing.
Playing Middle Earth Shadow War.
That
That sounds like fun. Alex Leeds,
I've
you're
heard good
correct.
things.
I did once have a very convincing English accent. If you want to find that video, feel free to post it below in case you guys did not hear my incredibly impressive and manly British accent.
At least 3 of your chat people thought that I was in fact you without makeup on.
Oh yeah, that's all it was. I just took my makeup off real quick, jumped over, put on glasses. Bam. Dr. Stephen Prostitute, my alter ego. How are we doing this right now? Magic of cinema.
Movie magic.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing. Yep, me. I'm back. I came back. Remember Thunder? Of course, remember Thundercats Ultra Gamer.
course.
We were talking about that just a minute ago.
Yeah, maybe you're wrong.
Ultra Gamer knows a video Alex Lees was talking about. Yes, I do too. Favorite
not
Star Wars super weapon, the Death Star.
Yeah, Emperor's Eye was pretty interesting from the extended universe.
Yeah. The Death Star.
There's Star Crusher too, which takes that entire star system or solar system instead of just a planet. The Death Star.
So there's a video Alex Lees just posted if you want to hear me with an incredibly sexy British accent.
Ooh.
Nailed it. 100% nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yes.
Would you
Abusing
consider
the
making?
bench. Well, you're doing my bidding, Alex, so it's allowed. You mean the Star Killer?
No, Star Crusher. We're not talking about Star Killer base. F that noise.
That is bullshit. Star Wars Empire uses Star Destroyers like pizza slices. Hocticus, Galaxy Gun. Ooh.
Hmm.
I want a Galaxy Gun. Hi, the Mask of Leia. Oh, what's up, Mask of Leia? How are you doing? Mask of Leia, this is a fan film. Hey, Alex, if you want to go, just type in Mask of Leia on YouTube and post it down below. They made an excellent Star Wars fan film. Did not have the budget of Vader, so don't go around expecting that, but it's thought-provoking and interesting subject matter, and definitely has much more love and passion in it than anything Disney has done. Beatles sexy sailor thinks that we're drunk as hell. That's so cute. Are you
Yeah.
tipsy?
I mean, a little.
I am tipsy.
I mean, I also had 3 beers before we got back.
Oh, that's fair. You're definitely way ahead of me. I am tipsy. But you also handle your stuff. Much as I love to the whole doing the bidding thing, it's 3:30. Okay, thank you. Do that one thing, and then off to bed with you, Alex. It is late. So Mask of Leia. If I actually reviewed that video, and the Mask of Leia, Alex. I reviewed that video on Geeks and Gamers. It went up today, actually. So go ahead and check out my review. Probably after watching or before, either way, it doesn't matter. But then definitely check out the video, give it some love, because Star Wars fans deserve love for the energy and devotion we pour into our beloved franchise.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's nice to have you in the chat, Mask of Leia. Alex is getting that link, and Michael Stott says, "Nope, Jesse isn't drunk." That's right, coming from someone who's probably actually seen me drunk for real. Mask of Leia, can I buy you a beer? You can always buy me a beer. If you happen to be in North Carolina, well, in the Charlotte area, you can do it in person. And if not, you can do it via Super Chat or PayPal.
Hey.
So Alex just posted the link to the Mask of Leia. So by all means, click on that. Click on all of the links. Do all of the things that I say because I said so.
Do it.
Excited about the Mandalorian TV series. Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember. I
Yeah.
called that 3 months before the news broke. I called that Jon Favreau series was going to feature a Mandalorian. So, bam.
Yerp.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mask of Leia. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. But yes, you can always buy me a beer via Super Chat or PayPal. All of the money you give me goes to beer. That's not true. Most of it goes to living.
Rent.
My rent, my cats,
Hmm.
my life. I spend very little money on myself. That's just a life. That's just a life thing. Thank you, TK Walter. Sorry, my eyes are like, I can't read from that far. Beer is living. Beer is life. That is fair.
Do like beer.
I thought he said revenge, not right. Yeah, I spent all my money on revenge. It does feel pretty fantastic.
Yeah,
it does. Revenge is great. Is it called Captain Corellian's Mandalorian?
I like that.
I dig it. My cats are dope. I wish they were here. I miss them. How much money does Disney have to lose before they outright fire Kathleen Kennedy? It's a great question that we have yet to find out. I think Doc Holliday is still on the conversation from 12 minutes ago. Cat dog.
Oh, cat dog, yes.
Can't forget cat dog. Can I have a beer? It depends. Are you over 21 and are you in Charlotte? Otherwise, it's not up to me.
Can I email you a beer?
Good night, Alex Leith.
Thank you for your duties.
Thank you for helping us out. Thank you for posting the things. Do you know what memes are? Nah, I've never heard of them.
No.
Anywho, when will you come to Greece? Hopefully soon, man. Hopefully soon. Captain Jesse, I'm not gonna boycott 9. The biggest reason I have for not doing it is officially going to be Carrie Fisher's last film.
Yeah.
Since they're using the found footage or the found footage, they're using our previously recorded footage that they didn't use in Force Awakens and Last Jedi. So I gotta see it for that. But I'll let you know if it's worth spending your money on or not. 2 more years so you can drink beer. That's true, Ultra Gamer, or you can just go overseas.
Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of places that let you drink at 18.
Or just do it illegally.
Just do it illegally.
Like I did. What?
I'll take our advice.
I never did that.
Ever.
My roommate thought I was in college. That was so charming. I was like, I was once in college. I would say I would wish I was still in college, but
no, you don't.
no. It's weird. Everyone's like, college is the best years of your life. I'm like, no, adulting is the best because I do whatever the fuck I want. And I'm not surrounded by social justice warriors. I'm pretty sure Bennington College invented social justice warriors.
Sounds
Like,
about right.
they were calling themselves social justice warriors then. And I was like, I don't understand.
Also, it's before it became an insult.
Yeah, it was when they were still owning. I was like, I don't understand. I thought that I believed in diversity and freedom and equality. But what I didn't realize was that I'm offensive to everybody. What's up, Mark's Main? Do you enjoy watching sword fights that are more realistic or more stylized? If more realistic, which movie third fight is your fave? Personally, I like them when they're more realistic. I don't mind style elements, especially if it works within the universe.
Yeah.
I like flair and flourish. Again, especially if it works within the universe. So if
Yeah.
there's a reason for, if I understand why these characters are fighting in this style, I dig it. I do like realism, though.
Oh,
and
yes.
number 1 for me is Princess Bride.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Love the fighting in that.
Oh, God, such a beautiful.
Plus, I like some of the Japanese ones, like 13 Samurais. Wait, no, 13
Seven
Assassins.
13 Assassins, 7 Samurai.
13 Samurais. I get all the numbers and words mixed up.
Count of Monte Cristo. That is a good one, too.
Yes.
There's Matthew. We did. I had a birthday interact too. Oh, you guys are like the same person. Because only two people in the world have ever had birthdays in Iraq.
Yes.
They don't believe in birthdays in Iraq. I do know what Naruto is. I also know. I specifically learned more about it when I was studying extreme fan behavior for a project, and found out that a child had died in a sandbox trying to imitate an entity from Naruto. So
I have a Star Wars game to run.
I have a Star Wars game to run. Sidious is pissed currently. Okay. So have more money from me and have fun, kids. Thank you, Hawkins' History Corner.
Thank you.
Guys, check out his channel and subscribe. He's a cool dude. And he has a video on my channel as well. He talks passionately about Y-Wings. So if you haven't watched that and you like Y-Wings or ships, definitely check it up. Check it out. Thanks, Nick, for doing it. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, go hit up Hawkins' History Corner. He's a fun dude. He knows things about stuff. So listen to him talk about the things he knows about stuff. What's your favorite game? Like board game, video game, or like hide and go seek?
That's a very broad category.
Right? My favorite game is What's in My Mouth.
My favorite game is, of course, Hide the Weasel.
My favorite video game of all time is Halo. The original
That's a very good
Halo.
one, yes.
Because there was nothing like playing that campaign for the first time.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It was like a new...
Yeah. I also did enjoy playing Extreme Capture the Flag and
Mm.
Extreme Charades. All my high school games had the word extreme
Extreme
in
in
front of it. Yeah. We played Extreme Tag. We played Extreme Hide and Go Seek. We played Extreme Capture the Flag. And that's pretty much it.
Extreme Hide or Go Seek sounds like when the seeker finds you, then you have to fight them to the death.
Basically. We had a game, I can't remember what we called it or what the exact rules were, but it was something about hiding and running and chasing and shit. We used to play it in the
Was it?
Visual Performing Arts building. No, like we made it up. We invented the
Oh,
rules.
okay.
Any game is improved when alcohol is added. Yes and no. I always thought that to be the case, and then I've discovered there are some games that are like, for example, Cards Against Humanity. Way better when you're drunk.
Absolutely.
Most games that involve certain amounts of running around. Way better when you're drunk.
Oh, running. Okay, yeah.
I mean, like, yes and no, depending on the game.
And
Well-
how drunk?
How drunk and how many of you are drunk.
Yeah.
Because if you're all drunk, then it's great. If none of you are, if like half of you are drunk, then it's just stupid.
Yeah.
Extreme Charades, however, requires a certain amount of cranial function, so it's better to be around, better be mentally present for it. James Moore, thank you for the super chat. Just wanted to drop by and say howdy. Hope y'all are doing all right and have a great stream. Thank you, James Moore. We
Indeed.
appreciate you being here. We drink to you.
Indeed.
Well, you know the thing when you take a drink, there's like a big bubble, and it like hurts.
Yeah.
It's like a solid, massive bubble, and it's like, I'm forcing my way down your throat, like the creepy man in the alley when you were 12. Life is difficult.
Oh, dear. Dodgeball with a
Is
cricket ball. You were suicidal, sir.
Sexually cuddling more fun when sober or drunk. By sexually cuddling, do you mean having sex?
Yeah, that's it's like
Or do you mean cuddling before sex? Or do you mean cuddling after sex? Or do you mean foreplay?
yeah.
Either way, yes.
Yes.
Unless you're too drunk, in which case, I mean, the cuddling part is still really, really good.
Yes.
It's still great. If you're with someone you really care about, then you just love them 8,000 times more when you're drunk.
Yeah.
This is what I learned. This is how I learned that I didn't really love the guy I dated for 5 years and thought was the one. It was because every time I got drunk, I fucking hated him. Every time I got drunk, I would call him and just verbally assault him. I was like, this is why you're the worst boyfriend ever and I hate you. We used to break up a lot.
Exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, you know. We would get back together like hours or the next,
Yeah.
either like as little as half an hour later, as much as like a day later.
Jousting with pool noodles, riding bicycles. Yes.
Oh, wait.
I don't know if that's a question, but yes, do that.
Do that and do it drunk.
Yes.
Riding on electric scooters.
Which in this day and age is so fun, so
much fun,
easy,
so easy, so fun.
so
Good night,
accessible.
Matthew McDade. Thank you for being here, for your super chats, and for being a wonderful friend.
Indeed.
Quarterish. Oh my God, babe, you're so beautiful. I think that scooters should be introduced. Electric scooters should be introduced to the great city of Philadelphia. Because can you imagine the drinking games that would happen in the tailgate parking lot for Eagles games?
Would be fantastic. Yes.
It would be like
Okay, we need all.
shotgun beer, run around scooter 5 times, race to the ass other end of the parking lot.
Yes.
It'd be so
All right, all 52 of you. That's your goal now. None of you live in Philly, but make scooters in Philly happen.
Make scooters in Philly happen. So it's drunk assholes at Eagles games. Can be drunk assholes at Eagles games.
Yep.
Are you
That's the
subscribed?
second time you've asked that.
I'm not subscribed to PewDiePie.
Neither am I.
I don't watch his shit. I'm sure it's great because everyone loves them, but like whatever. Good night, Ultra Gamer. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your enjoyment of it.
Indeed.
Good night.
I'm leaving.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Good night.
Go watch PewDiePie, I guess.
Mac is back.
Whatever. PewDiePie doesn't have to do live streams to make money on YouTube. Whatever. Born in Louisiana, raised in Vietnam. That sounds like a really fascinating upbringing.
Indeed.
Who's crazier, Kathleen Kennedy or Brie Larson? I don't know.
Kathleen Kennedy.
Probably Kathleen Kennedy. Brie Larson, to my knowledge, only made that one Super SJW statement, so I don't know what. Get here for the rest of the stream, Empress Jessie. Thank you, Nick. Could do again. That might be like 5 more minutes because I'm getting so tired. How much beer do you have left in your beer?
It's empty.
Oh, that's empty. Okay. Well, up to you if you want to crack a new one or not, but I'm thinking I'm going to go to the end of this one and then call it.
How much is in that one?
Less than half. closer to a third quarter.
Because I drink beer fast, but maybe not that fast.
Besides, more for tomorrow, or to celebrate on Sunday night after we win their first playoff game.
Yes.
Normally I would shout that at the top of my lungs,
Yeah,
but everybody
but-
is peacefully snoring, and I don't want
Yes.
to be a dick. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. Any chance episode now will be good. Nah, we covered that earlier. It
Yeah.
won't be. It won't be. Anywho. Susan A, fuck off. This is Dr. Steven Prostitute. I don't care what you think about him. He is my friend and an invited guest in the live stream. So if you do not wish to respect him, you can peace the fuck out.
Wait, who said the what?
Oh, Susan A was like, he's annoying. Make him go to bed. And I'm like, no. Yeah, we don't tolerate that nonsense. First playoff game, Sunday night.
Oh, really?
That's right,
Well,
KW.
afternoon.
Afternoon, evening.
Yeah.
4:40. 4:40.
Yeah.
Oh, ever watched the movie Fanboys?
Oh, sounds familiar.
Is that the Star Wars one?
Was that the one where they
Where
broke
they-
on the Skywalker Ranch to get episode 1?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because that movie is phenomenal.
Yes, it was.
John Biminick. No, we're not. We're
No.
just friends.
Yeah.
I mean, he is my therapist, but
Yes. You should get married.
okay.
Pop the ring.
We live on different sides of the country and have never been sexually or romantically involved. So that would be weird to just get married. Mark's Main, someone who talks sense. Thank you. Want to see some good realistic swordplay? I'd recommend movie A La Triste, foreign film with Viggo Mortensen.
Mm.
Stories butchered since they tried to mash 4 books into one film. Fair. Fights are top notch. I would expect nothing less from Viggo. That man is an artiste.
Mhm. Yes.
So can we get a semi-drunk hair flip? High star siege player.
Mhm.
So much. I have not. I've been focusing on balancing because bed that I have not been messing with, and I've also just been enjoying the way it looks.
I mean, I know I'm hideous, Susan, but I'm not that bad.
Okay, Susan, fuck off. Seriously, one more bullshit comment, and you're going in timeout because I can do that. We don't appreciate your kind here. The channel of love and acceptance. So if you don't like Dr. Steven, fuck off. Anyway, see, John Biminick is shipping us right now. So obviously you're missing something
Yeah.
because he sees the truth, which is Dr. Steven Prostitute is irresistible. So,
Indeed. Always
um,
makes me good at my job.
all right, Susan, that's it. Time out for you. No, we don't appreciate sad attempts at trolling. Sorry, April, we'll go to sleep soon. Put user in tab. Bam. We don't appreciate your BS trolling. We don't appreciate your hatred. So go somewhere else. Okay. Bye, Felicia.
Deuces.
At least I made her laugh as I keep her from getting good sleep.
Watch Platoon.
I should finish this. Can we watch Platoon together? It's a great freaking movie.
Yes.
Jesus Perez, you lying liar. We are gonna go soon because my roommate is sleeping and we don't want to keep her up. I feel like that was probably way more grating than the talking. She ain't sleeping no more. She's like, shut up, you hoe. We're gonna turn
How
on.
did I meet Jesse?
How did we meet?
Through fencing many years ago. Many years ago. Jesus Christ. we're
Back
old.
when you had terrible hair.
Oh, my fantastic ponytail. It's probably terrible. Yeah.
It actually wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad. It was sort of silly.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's only 10 p.m., but I gotta be up at like 7 so that I can referee all day tomorrow. Yeah. That's
Yes.
how I feel too.
Indeed.
Those are my feelings, exactly. Dang, I'm gonna fix my clock. The power went out. You should probably fix your clock. Still coming to Colorado next month. I am. Oh, Flaming TP, you're in Colorado. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna be there for a solid week. So I'll be in Denver for a week.
Ooh,
So
doggy.
bam. Let's do it. Bye, Star Siege player. Wait, game are we refereeing? We're refereeing fencing.
The fencing.
Referee fencing. Oh, that's like a little far, Flaming TP. Just come see.
Yeah.
Wow, We're gonna be Flaming TP next month.
Awesome. Because I'll be there too.
Mm-hmm. You can get some counseling from Dr. Stephen Prostitute.
Indeed.
I passed through Yellowstone once. I was in the Tetons National Park, but I have not officially been to Yellowstone, but I really, really want to. When's your next live stream? I'll get the beer and let's play Pictionary. Eagles beat Cowboys. That would be fun. I don't know when my next one's gonna be. I may try to do another one this weekend because there's so much fun to do with all my tournament friends. But we will see. Yes, Flaming TP. He is really a therapist.
Really?
All right, well, my beer's out. So, and yeah, and that sounds like we're all going to sleep anyway.
Yeah.
And I know Nick Cadugan, I'm sorry, I know you want to be here all night, but I got to deal with referee women's epee tomorrow.
Oh boy.
Consolation around women's epee. You're all the women's epee fencers who suck too much to be in the better event. Now you're going to do the shitty event. Now I get to ref the shitty event. All right. Bye, guys. Thank you for being here. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Say goodnight to Dr. Stephen. And good night.
Except for Susan A. You can go fuck yourself.
Yeah, fuck you, Susan A. And Captain Jesse, no referee does not pay well. It pays. No.